Good morning, America. This is Rick Robinson, and you are listening to the Morning Update right here on KLRNradio.com. How's everybody doing on this Thursday morning? That's right, it is Thursday, January 31st, last day of January. We don't do this very often on the Morning Update, but I have some audio that I want you guys to hear.
It's not 5 o'clock yet, 2.5 weeks away from a potential government shutdown, and there is functionally nobody here. Anywhere else in America, if you were facing some cataclysmic event, you'd have the whole team here working. My call is to Speaker Pelosi. If you've got a border security package, put it on the floor. Congress got into town last night, and we're leaving tomorrow. It's like we got the French work week around here.
So that was Rep. Matt, I'm probably going to pronounce his last name wrong, but I'm looking at it says Gaetz, I think. He's actually one of the congressmen from Florida, and he's not real happy about the fact that, just after the shutdown, now suddenly Congress is like, yeah, we're leaving again, and nobody's here. We're not planning on doing any work. So I have a question. What happens in 2 weeks because I told you guys this was coming. If you guys thought the Democrats were going to come back to the table and make some huge grand gesture, I have a bridge I'd like to sell you in Brooklyn. Again, I'm just wanting to know what the plan is because we don't seem to have one. And then on top of that, we now have, we have the bill in New York, the abortion bill that we talked about yesterday. We also now have a bill that thankfully has been tabled in Virginia. I wasn't aware of that until I did a show with Chad Alexander last night. He actually brought me up to speed on some stuff that even I didn't know about, and apparently that bill has, at least for the moment, been tabled in committee. So we'll see what happens with that. But these are all the things that are going on right now in this country. We have craziness everywhere, and we have a Congress that is absent. So, this comes back to the same thing that I ask all the time. How is it that a group that has a lower approval rating than Herbies, but our own congressmen and women in our districts get reelected all the time, overwhelmingly? I don't understand how collectively the group can be doing nothing, but everybody's happy with their own senators and congressmen. I think it's time that we start really looking at that. And that's my thought for the morning update today is, when is the last time you actually looked at the record of your congressmen and women and your senators to see how they're voting, and are they actually voting in the way that you have sent them to D.C. to do? Are they following your directives as their employer? We need to start asking ourselves that question, because this is how we wind up in crazy town all of the time. I spend at least a couple of weeks here and there in D.C. every year for conventions when I can go. I haven't gone in the last couple of years. We're planning on kicking that back off in 2020. D.C.'s crazy. There's a reason I don't go there unless I absolutely have to. All right, folks, again, this is Thursday, January 31st. You are listening to KLRN Radio. I am Rick Robinson, and this has been...
Top of the morning to you.